so excited to be back at this Biggie Pad. Isn't she beautiful? Yup. Let's loosen this. Get some of these popping. Oh, I think she's ready because there's not a lot of sound there, so yeah. So let's get going. I'm gonna start with these little beads that are easy to get at and work my way around here. Look at all these beads. Yesterday, oh, I love that. Okay, so we're back at it with the beads with the little holes in there. Yes, perfect. So fun to grab those. Is there one in here? Yes, there is. I will be using these beads again. That's for sure. Oh, have you noticed my camera angle? So I'm trying this to see if it's much easier for everyone to see what exactly I'm doing here. So I place it, I think right there is perfect. I hope it's not too far away that you can't see well enough, but I think we'll see how it goes. And then on this one, yeah, just grab it just like that. So yeah, so yesterday we had a birthday party for my grandson and we went to a splash pad. But let me tell you, the splash pad was fun. Okay, it was, but it was not enough to keep the heat at bay. No. Oh, nice. We have an F here, and it's gonna hold on. So let's just pull. Yeah, that was good. F for furiously hot outside. I know that's a word. I know it. Furiously. Anyway, we've got an H clinging there by its little. Wait, let's listen. That was okay. Okay, back at some of these pieces. So anyway, that H was for hecka hot outside right now. And it was, let me tell you, maybe I go right in here and just pull this back here. Look at all those beads. Let's see if there's a bead with a hole in it. Yes, we can grab that. There we go. Stay with me, little bead. So, yes, the water helped, but the water was warm, and there wasn't much of a breeze, if any. So even when the water's warm coming from the splash pad, and you've got a breeze, that helps, but there really wasn't a breeze. I'm gonna grab it right there and see what it is. We've got a B for boiling. And then the humidity, I believe, was at like 28. It's not Texas, but it's getting up there. I used to live in Texas, and let me tell you, one time I had a girlfriend of mine, curl my hair, and I went downstairs and outside to get the car seat, my baby's car seats in the car, which is not fun. That's a lot of work. That's gonna straighten your hair right there in the heat. But I came back and it was like she had done nothing to my hair. My hair was just straight, no curls. I mean, she had curled it well, and they were gone. And I think my makeup was probably all the way down my face. In Texas, the humidity. Oh, you can cut it. What do they say? You can cut it with a knife. Yeah, you can. And even in the winter, you could still feel that humidity. You can still feel it. It's that humid there. Oh, yeah. So anyway, yesterday we tried to, make it as fun as possible. I mean, the kids like getting wet, running around, eating cake, loving life. They were having a blast. The adults, especially me, not so much, but a bead there. I'm gonna be getting a lot of beads out of here. So yeah, it was hot to say the least. But so I told my daughter, like, oh my goodness, like next year, please, let's just keep it indoors. Let's do like, I don't know, like Peter Piper Pizza or something. It's fun. Play games, eat pizza, and run around in AC, right? Can't be better than that. Like, the kids still have tons of fun. Gotta pee here. And so, yeah. But today, I was going to talk about this article I read recently. This is Kay. I can pull in here. Come on out of there. There we go. Okay. About names. Naming your child, boy or girl, or what names are out there now. Like, what are the names for 2024 and into 2025? Like, what are people choosing? And it was just so interesting because back in the day, way back in the day, when I was trying to pick a name for my kids, where did that be? Oh, there's that bead. It's a little blue bead. See that there? I really hope everyone, keep it right there, is able to see this pretty well. I'm thinking this is a better view. I hope so. We'll find out, right? So yeah. So back in the day when I was naming my kids, I mean, the celebrities did have some interesting names, but I don't remember it being like it is today. Like, the names like that are out there today. I think it all started with, they're saying, with Chris Martin and Gwyneth Paltrow when they first named their daughter Apple. That was I'm thinking the beginning of it. Oh, this is a S cube with a pink bead inside of it. See that? Will it come out of there? No, it's not coming. I'm gonna leave it in there. You can stay in there. So I think that, they say sometimes that she started that whole thing. But I don't think so. I'm sure there's always been some crazy names. Celebrities have switched their names. I haven't known of them naming their baby some crazy names, but people have changed their names as they became actors and actresses and famous, like Sigourney Weaver. That's not her real name. She changed her name. That was just the thing back then. But then celebrities started marrying and having babies and naming their kids really interesting names like Apple, which I happen to like. Call me crazy. I like it. I think it's pretty cool. But and then so it went on and on and on, right? But back when I was trying to find a name, it was still your regular kind of names. And I had such a hard time finding a name. I was watching the X-Files back then, and I was like, oh, well, I really love these characters, and I can't think of a name. I'm having such a hard time. So for a while there, my husband and I were going with the name Dana for our daughter. We've got a V here. V. And then was like, nah. And I liked the name Brooke. He didn't like. That was the problem back then. Is like, I liked a name, but he didn't like it. Like I liked Brooke, and he did not like that. And then I started to get a little crazy. And I was like, what about Willow? And he's like, absolutely not. He did for a while like Dana, but then I like soured for Dana, and was like, no, I'm not feeling it now. Let's get that bead. And whoa, that went flying. So okay, what did we? Okay, I think we finally settled on Holly, because I was thinking Christmas. I love Christmas, and I was like, okay, let's go with Holly. And I don't remember what the middle name was gonna be, but yeah. So for the longest time, it was Holly. Oh, that went flying. And but then like last minute, like I'm talking like probably like a week before my daughter was born, I was like, oh, every time I say the name Holly, I feel nauseous. And I just can't do it. And then I was at a loss again. I was like, oh man, what name am I gonna choose? And then ended up, I loved my sister's name, and I ended up asking her if I could use her name and name her, after my sister, who was named after my grandma, who was no longer with us. And she was like, yeah. So I ended up naming my daughter Julia. So yeah, not a name that was just like crazy or anything, but I did love the name, and it suits her, and she loves her name. So so all is well. But so this article got me thinking, because things have really changed. I mean, like from then into even the Apple days. Like, well, maybe not so much from Apple, but pink bead there. So I guess they're saying that after the birth of this like famous influencer on TikTok, Nara Smith. I'm sorry, I don't know who that is. I should have done my research and Google her, and I will now, just because I'm mentioning her here, and I've also like read this article with her in it. And so yeah, I think we have another F here. Let's get this F. Oh, that was nice. F out of here. Get the F out of here. Anyway. So after I guess her baby girl was born, her and her husband were talking about how, the different names they liked, and they among the names that they liked, I don't know what this is right here. What is this? This is something yellow. Oh, we've got a yellow cube, and I believe it's a U. And yes, I do have my glasses on, so that is helping quite a bit. Okay, let me grab that. Come on. There we go. Okay, so some of the names they liked were Dank, and this is a K here. Let me grab that. Inside. Is there a hole in this one? Yeah, there is. Got it. Rip that. Oh, it's bringing a bead with it. Nice. Get that. There we go. It's got some silicone stuck to it, but I need my silicone pile right here. Okay, so take Clementine, which I think is just adorable. I mean, that's not far out there. Maybe even Tank isn't. That's kind of cute, because you gotta something wonderful, an apple. And I'm sure the same can be said about all of these names. So, okay, R, we've got a R here. Drop it in. Okay, so yeah, and I guess there was someone else they had talked about. Her name was, let me just get this, Francesca Farago, and she's like a reality TV star. And she was picking names like Heart and Ethereal, Prosper, and even Afternoon. So I guess these names, these new trends are going with like things like you would never like think to name your son or daughter Afternoon, and then short. Would you say noon, or would you say, yeah, you would probably say noon because you wouldn't after. No, you would be like noon. I always shorten stuff, always. So so then there was another name they were considering. Okay, so this one got me. Here's an N here. Let's grab all. Is that an N or a Z? But anyway, let's toss that in there. So this name they were thinking was a possibility was Orca. Okay, Orca after a killer whale. Now that name got vetoed. I mean, Orca. Okay. But anyway, so these are the names that some people are like now going with, and I guess it's a trend. It is gonna be happening. We're gonna see this, like more and more of these names out there. These kind of unique names. I didn't see the color of that bead. Let's see. It's nice because all my glitter is getting on me. Pretty cool. Okay, what do we have here? I think this is a C. No. Q. We've got a Q. Here we go. So it's just normalizing, like, naming your kid after something you love, I guess. That one would be like, another little bead here. Like, if you love orca whales, or killer whale. Oh, there are my grandkids home. Wow, they're home early. Anyway, so yeah, so something you love, but then like, okay, like they're joking, like in the article, like, oh, what if you love Velveeta cheese or Diet Coke? Are you really gonna name your kid after that? Well, I guess you are.